I wanted to be in a community of people who cared about nature connection. And I wanted to be around other people who wanted to know the sounds of the birds, who cared about which animals were moving around in the forest. I wish I had had these skills earlier in my life. And part of what drew me to Wilderness Awareness School was the warm, heartfelt people that I found there. Joining the program is a big commitment, and it is also only the beginning of a nature connection journey.
We feel like we're tackling big problems in our own small way. And here in Snoqualmie, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to not just think about our actions today, but we realize we're planting trees that could be alive for generations. I joined the Wilderness Awareness School program because I had been an environmental educator for several years, but I still felt a bit of a disconnect from the natural world. I came to Wilderness Awareness School to deepen that connection to the natural world because I wanted to feel at home in the woods. My environmental education background and the things I'd learned at Wilderness Awareness School were really helpful in that. And we're realizing as areas become more urbanized with population growth, these green spaces are really important to human health and to quality of life in these sorts of places. And as an urban forester, you get to be involved in that. You get to make an impact on a community and an impact on the natural world and kind of bring those two things together. We're thinking beyond our own lives in a sense, and that again is something that connects back to Wilderness Awareness School. That kind of thinking, we learned that there. We learned to think a little bit in broader terms and for a bigger future.
At the time I was in college for ecosystem management and really loved the work that was primarily outdoors, but there was still this disconnect. I felt a longing for something else, and I think that was the first time that I became aware of what that something else might be, and I was able to see a clear path to follow so that I could have a career that embodied some of these passions that I had discovered. The program was really helpful for me to engage with the natural world in a way that I think is really lacking today. It's not just about the names of plants and being able to identify which plants are edible, but it's also about being connected to place and embodying what it means to be human today.
I really felt like I had let a lot of my outdoor skills kind of rust and fall away. As a kid, I spent lots of time with my dad outside canoeing and climbing and hiking, and to get back to that place where I felt comfortable and confident. Even further, I wanted to understand how to get to know my place in the world. This is something that's given me a great sense of freedom and has allowed me to just totally dive in. Anybody that goes is going to end up with the confidence of their own skills and a great support network of people who are involved in this all around. If you are excited about any element of this program, something's calling out to you, take that and run with it. Just go. It set my life forward in a different way. It gave me everything I needed to accomplish what I've accomplished.
This program has helped me find myself as a human being in the context of community, in the context of the environment I live in, rain and all. And so I would just say follow your heart.
So for someone who's on the fence about joining the program, my message is just do it. It's very difficult to put into words the impact that it had on my life, but I grew in so many ways. And I'd been to college and I'd been through traditional education prior to that. And I really felt that in that year of learning, I learned as much as I had the previous 18 years of formal education. It was such a powerful learning experience. And the learning was about things that were really connected to life, to the natural world, to community. Just do it.
To anyone who's thinking about joining the program, I would say there's something different when we connect with an inner knowing that it's the right time.
If there's something that interests you, then start with that and just go, and know that you're gonna learn so much more than you knew was possible and was there, and you're gonna be connected into a community of support, and just go and tell everyone hi for me.